Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where we bring you the beginning of the end. This is the final alpha for Legends of Aria, and I have with me two people that are going to offer you all the tips and tricks and hints on how to just slay the game.
Hey guys.
I was like, wait.
Is this where we introduce ourselves?
Yes, I was like, wait, you guys are
awesome.
still here, right?
All right, so I am Derek Brinkmann. I am the founder and project lead of Citadel Studios. I got my start way back at EA. I started on Madden NFL football, which was fantastic, and then moved on to work on UO for many years. Fell in love with Ultima Online while I was working on it. And then kind of went on to do Citadel Studios, and here we are. Jeffrey.
Oh, it's my turn. Hey everybody. Yeah, my name's Jeffrey. I'm the I'm a lead designer of Legends of Aria. What am I? I'm a sandboxaholic. Kind of grew up playing UO, and I've been in the genre ever since. Had jobs here and there, and I've been on my last project I was on was the Darkfall Rise of Aegon project. And yeah, it's me.
Awesome. Well, we are very glad to have both of you here with us and really going to give us all the scoop. So this is something that you can look back later, you can show your friends, all the ones who are going, hey, I don't get this in game. You can be like, go watch that over there, okay? But I feel like I've started this game over so many times now. I'm never gonna get to the end. Alright, by dev request, we're gonna go ahead and make a character. Luckily, I already went and picked everything I wanted, so this should go a lot faster than it normally would for me. So for those of you who are used to 30-hour character creations with MJ, I'm good this time. I really am.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, it's really easy. I can go super pale skin. I can go for a ponytail. And red hair. Ta-da! Look at that.
Awesome.
I got that. Fun thing to note, I don't know if they want me to point this out or not. You might freak yourself out if you get to hairstyle and go to bald. You can't change the hair color anymore. I seriously thought I broke the game already. But it makes sense.
I want a red bald, damn it.
Red bald, not black bald. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. Oh wow, I didn't realize we had green and purple. See, I found red and I'm like, no, we'll just stick there. So wow, there are a lot more choices than I was noticing initially. Awesome. All right, but no, we're not gonna look. We're gonna go in the game and oh no. Starting gear. Tamer,
Starting gear is a little bit of a change from this alpha. I'll just throw it out there real quick. So previous alphas, you chose a profession.
Mm-hmm.
Previous alphas, you chose a profession, and those gave you some starting skills and stats. The problem with doing that is it reinforces what they're used to, which is just playing a class. And so Myfun spent a whole lot of time figuring out how we can make the game work where you start out with 0 in everything. And it's really fun because you can start with 0 in everything, you can try everything. You can actually, if you go and buy yourself a sword, you can go kill stuff in the newbie dungeon with a sword. If you go and get yourself a spellbook and some reagents, you can go and cast spells. It really doesn't matter what you pick here. This really is just so that everybody doesn't look exactly the same when they come into the game. But it does give you some starting items to help you on your way in whatever one of those kind of professions you choose.
So basically right off it's just cool looks, whatever you want.
And the weapon. So the weapon does matter. It saves you from having to buy it when you get in.
Ah.
And also with the mage, I believe you get some reagents. With the archer, you get some arrows and stuff like that. Just the basic necessities, but all those things are for sale in town. So you make a little coin, you can try other ones without having to re-roll.
Oh, the hats make your hair all disappear.
No!
Oh.
Putting in the bug list right now.
Oh gosh, great. Sorry guys, I didn't realize that this one was gonna come up. Well, I don't know. That looks pretty cool. I don't know. This one just looks like it fits. The Tamer. I'm going with Tamer. Looks like I've been ravaged by wolves half my life. Yeah, that is a bald wizard's hat. Look at that. All right, let's go with Tamer. It's always Tamer or Mage, so let's be a little different here. And in we go. Oh, we're choosing different towns now too?
Yeah, we have 2 starting cities now. One of the really cool things about that is it kind of makes the game feel much, much bigger. When you know that there's just as many people running around on the other side of the world as you. It was one of those things that really made the old alphas feel small, where there was just one town and everybody was in that town. But we're excited. We're really excited to have 2.
Wow. So, audience, where do you think I should pick? Valus or Eldir Village, or do you?
If you mouse over them on the map, you get a little bit of a tooltip. I'll just quickly say, Eldir Village is a little more for the hippies. You know, it's not quite as built up, and it's a little bit quicker to get to the shops because they're all in one little square. Valus is much more. It's a city of merchants, so there's a lot more money flowing around Valus, but it takes a little longer to get around the town because it is bigger. But it's very pretty. I would say you could go either way. Do you think there would be a better one for the stream, Jeffrey? We didn't reset the world, so Eldir Village might have that spawner thing, right?
Yeah. And we could reset the world now. Everyone would probably hate us, though.
Go Valus. It's pretty.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Don't
Yeah,
go
we'll do
getting me.
Valus.
Don't go getting me in trouble with the chat room. Okay.
I'm just going with what XE0 says.
Do a broadcast saying MJ caused all the lag.
Oh no. All right, enter the world. I broke the world.
Nope, it's just loading.
Okay. Like, please tell me I didn't break the world. I'm hoping if sound gets a little off or anything, guys, please let me know. Make sure you can hear the devs okay. Definitely can hear the music in the game okay. I can. Linear developer choices.
It's developer's choice day.
Yeah. Feels so weird with my voice so low. My goodness. Alright, awaken to find yourself in the strangest of places. You have no memory of how you got here, or even who you are, or who you are. It doesn't matter, you don't know. All you can remember is a blinding flash of light and your own name. Hey, sometimes you don't even remember your name, so that's pretty good.
Step in the right direction.
Alright.
That's how I wake up every morning.
So, one of the additions that we made, which is in its infancy, is the magical guide. That's that crazy little blue thing that's following you around. There's 2 ways to talk to it. You can right-click on it and say interact, or you can use the little question mark up on the radar map. Sometimes it's easier to just hit the question mark. And so that guy will give you all sorts of cool tips and tricks. And actually, one thing that most people probably haven't realized is if you're outside of town and you ask him to go to somewhere near town, he'll actually give you a mark on your map for town. So it makes it a lot easier to get back to town as a newbie. As long as you have him. You get him for 2 hours of game time. So enjoy him while you have him. He will also show you to the graveyard and to the sewers, which are the 2 newbie adventure areas. And he will also kind of give you some tips on how to get abilities and how to get spells and all the things that people might need to know in order to play the game.
What?
I promise I'm not working off a script. I've just said this stuff so many times.
People need to know stuff in order to...
Yeah.
Alright, so summon or dismiss your magical guide. Are these everybody's magical guides or something?
Yeah, everybody gets one when they start. And actually there's a bug right now that apparently if your initiate status goes away while he's out, you get him forever. So we'll be fixing that one tomorrow. I found out tonight on my stream. I'm like, why are all these guides out here? And they said, dude, we can't make them go away. So, oh, thanks for the bug report.
Oh, what can I help you with? Go away. Never mind. I have a question. A knowledge of many things. Oh, yeah. So here you go. Getting a house. Casting magical spells. Learning new abilities. All right. Well, we don't need to talk to him so much because.
Ask him what should I do, because that other people seem to find it pretty funny.
All right. We'll have to.
I actually just enjoy you reading dialogue, so I'm just making you.
Well, I don't have. I have a question, or I'm looking for something now.
I have a question. What should I do?
What should I do? That is a tough question. It's like asking what is the meaning of life. Come on. There's an answer to that. Life and everything. It all depends on your goals. Hone my skills, hunt monsters, create, earn coins. Hone my skills, of course.
I didn't want to go full cheese and say the number 42. That would have been just too cheesy.
I would have. I was going to. Developing your skills only requires engaging activities. Open your skill window, etc., etc., etc. All right.
Cool.
Go. All right. Where shall we go? You are leading this tips and.
All right. So you have started at the inn in town because, as Jeffrey says, all great adventures start at the inn.
At the beer.
Yeah, so inside that door there is the inn, and if you pop in there, we can show you a couple things. This is where you buy bread, which is pretty important now because there's not that many player-run shops selling cooked goods. So bread is going to be your kind of staple for staying fed. If you don't stay fed, you're going to lose vitality, and that's going to make your day miserable because no vitality means no skill gain. It's a bit of an anti-macro measure, but it's also a measure to get people together, and it's going to be something that really kind of is a big part of the Bard system that'll be coming in a future release. So that also is kind of ties into the hearth, which is in the bottom corner there. That is the thing that warms your heart and brings your vitality back. So if you find yourself in a situation where you've died too many times, or you haven't eaten any food, you get hungry, you lose your vitality, you need to come here to warm your heart and get your vitality back. And that's what those guys standing there are doing. They're getting their vitality back.
You can also likes bind. To hang out at a fire.
Mm-hmm. You can also bind at the hearth, as you saw you just did. That will allow you to use a recall spell in order to return to town. If you open your bag, hopefully you started with a recall scroll. Did you? Do you see one in there?
That's a thing?
It is.
Cool.
There we go. 2 recall scrolls.
Use them wisely, because you only get 2. They are for sale in the mage shop, or they will be when we reset the world. But yeah, the world is big, and so it's your way to get back to town. Mages do not need scrolls if they are powerful enough to cast it off of a spellbook. They will be able to just use it off the spellbook. If you're a warrior type, you will need to carry scrolls with you because you don't have enough skill to use to just cast spells without a scroll.
Wow. All right. So we want to get starting with learning taming animals and throwing fireballs. That is my goal.
Okay, well, one thing, I just saw you mouse over the tinderbox in the delayed stream. A tinderbox is an interesting rest mechanic. It encourages kind of social gathering, people getting together around a campfire and just kind of singing Kumbaya. So it is the way you quickly regenerates your health. Health in general is not a stat that goes up on its own. You need to actively heal yourself in order to get your health back. Mages have heal. Others can use bandages and healing salves. Is that the right way to pronounce that? Salve?
Salve.
Yeah, salve.
So the tinderbox is the I don't have anything to heal myself with, I have to sit by a fire kind of thing. And it's also kind of great that, if you're in a group and someone just pops down a campfire, it's just fun. So.
Yeah, it's like resting, but you must roleplay with friends kind of resting.
You shall roleplay.
Somebody threw stakes down at my feet, so I finally picked them up.
I don't know if that's is that...
I was waiting for that moment where people started feeding each other. I'm happy now.
Because 15 cooked barrel fish, and he ran over him like 4 times, and I'm like, all right, if they're really there, 5-second rule.
I think that the cooks are really excited because they finally have a reason to cook, because for the longest time people would cook food and go, what do I do with this?
Yeah, but from a moment of launch, people just started starving to death en masse. So since we addressed that, everyone's just so happy about fish, they're just throwing it at each other.
We definitely need we need an emote where you can slap somebody in the face with one.
You have been fish slapped.
Yeah.
It's a thing, right? I mean, when you
Sure.
take the design philosophy that like we always approach things like we want everybody to be as important to everybody else as everybody else. So we want people who are fishermen and cooks to feel as integral to the world as anybody else. So
Right.
I guess it's one of those things that they're so happy that they can play that role now that they're just embellishing.
So, you said you also want to throw fireballs or some sort of spell, so you will probably need a spell book and some reagents. You can talk to your guide, which is that question mark button or the right click, and ask him where the mage shop is.
Interact. I am looking for something. I am looking for a shop. Mage supplies. I've marked it on your map. Is that
So
what
we
that
really
is?
tried to keep our new player experience in-game. I really don't like new player experiences where it's like flashing lights everywhere on your screen and like quest markers and quest waypoints. So the guide is our attempt to keep you in-game and role-playing while still learning about the game.
Nice.
I think he's right up in there in that shop you just passed.
Oh, in the door? Okay.
You can rotate your camera with the right click.
Whoa, I just ran through those walls. I am already a master magician. Awesome. Probably was not supposed to be able to do that, but I did. Oh, wait. No, not this guy. Oh, this shop.
Yeah, it's
oh,
the
I
other
see
door.
the door now. Ah, my camera's not rotating. Turn, camera, turn. There we go. That's better. Invited to a guild. No. Sorry, folks. Ooh, alchemy table. Alright.
So,
Had.
let's see. To be a mage, you need two things. You need, well, three. You need a spellbook, you need spells, and you need a some reagents. So I believe he has a spellbook for sale. I don't know if you start with enough money to buy one, but at least we can have a goal to work towards there.
Did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Somebody just town ganked you? Well, there goes your death counter.
Oh dear.
Yep. So this is one of those things where we throw out the alpha disclaimer, right? You're supposed to be safe in town, but apparently you're not so safe.
So I just lost all my stuff.
No. You're an
Okay.
initiate. You don't lose anything.
Oh, good. Yeah,
You'll need to
we'll
go
say
to a
goodbye for
resurrection
now. Yeah. We'll say goodbye for now.
Well, what he's doing is explaining to you how to. Oh, you're talking to the alchemist.
I was talking to the alchemist, and I'm like, goodbye. All right, resurrection point. Those big
They're on your
blue
minimap.
things?
Those,
Yeah.
If you hit M and open your bigger map, you'll see where they are, kind of, on the bigger map as well. But of course, with the bigger map, you don't see where you are, so it's not all that helpful.
Well, I know I'm right where that skull is.
Right. I think there's one right near the sewer dungeons.
That doesn't help me.
Yeah,
All right, there's probably one this way.
the one towards the top right, I think, is your closest one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least last time we streamed with you, that death counter stayed at 0 the whole time, and I was very sad. So, if it had to be a player gank, that shouldn't have happened. I guess it's better than not happening at all.
Looking for bugs in all the wrong places.
I guess it is true that you can stab someone and kill them in one hit.
You saw the bug report, and you're like, nah. It's
That
actually right
doesn't-
behind you. Right behind you.
That doesn't happen.
See
Oh,
on the
behind
map,
me?
that little diamond thingy? Cross diamond thing?
On the map?
That's alright, you can go out.
Right
There's
there?
one. It was in town, just. It showed up on the mini map as like a diamond. That one, yeah.
Aha! Maybe it was the guy who wasn't happy that I said no to his guild.
Maybe. So as an initiate with the 2 hours of magical guidance, you also get 2 hours of protection from losing your stuff. So you will not drop your gear while you're an initiate. Gives you some time.
That is definitely helpful when you're only 10 minutes into the game.
So we didn't get a chance to see how much the spellbook was, unfortunately.
All right.
Jeffrey, do you happen to know? Because we're right by the sewer dungeon here, so.
What's that?
How much a spellbook costs?
I'm right there. It costs 20 copper.
Can you open your bag and see how much money you have? Miss
I
MJ?
should still have 36 or so.
Okay. You can buy an
36.
empty spellbook. I'm not sure you'll be able to have a spell to put in it. But.
Empty spellbooks have got one spell in it.
Oh, good. Well, there you go.
I was gonna say, what's the point of buying a spellbook with nothing in it?
I just bought one out of intrigue, so I can't remember what's in it.
All right, let's
Probably
try
fun.
this again. I need something. I want to trade. Actually, no. I want to buy something, so I have to look.
He's got it for sale on the table, so you can actually hold control to see the objects that are out.
Oh, it doesn't have a spell in it.
It has a heal.
Oh, it has a
Looks
heal
like it has
spell.
heal spell.
Cool.
Is it random? I think it's random. Mine had a fireball in it.
What?
Like, man, I want Fireball.
Spellbook lottery.
So if you click it, you can buy it. Oh wait, maybe you have to right-click and buy. That's a bug. Buy should be the default option, not the secondary option.
Yeah, there's a bug with
There
that.
we go. Yeah, I had to click that quite a few times.
Its right-click would be the opens a radial menu, which gives you additional interactions.
It still took
Our
me.
game has lots and lots of ways to interact with objects, so we had to.
Thank you.
All right, so I have a spellbook and no
Yeah,
spells.
you'll want to drag that to your item bar. Your item bar is on the right, so you can kind of pick it up and just drop it on one of those slots there.
Wait,
Item bar is on your right side. Middle of the screen
There we
on the
go.
right side.
Yeah, no, I was. Oh, yeah, I was a little ahead of you.
You're in the future, MJ.
I am running through the future. Oh, except now apparently I'm walking. Am I like overburdened or something?
Maybe you accidentally hit the toggle for run walk.
What key is that?
Let me look. I'm gonna go to the controls window because I don't know. Run walk is. It's funny that we still have that button because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense now that you can walk by moving your mouse closer to you. Run walk. There it is. Period.
What? I didn't hit that. All right, there we go.
Maybe you're. Okay, good. So, let's say, what's the best way for? See, newbie tamers are not really the best character for making money, but you will need some reagents for that spellbook. I guess you can just kind of wander and, actually, if you open your spellbook, take a look and see what reagents you're going to need for that spell you got in there, because we'll keep an eye out for them while we're running through the woods.
Oh. Well, now there's nothing in it.
Oh.
On the table, it had heal in it.
Yeah, that's definitely a bug. I'm writing that one down. Here, I will come to you and make a spell for you, for the purposes of.
I find all the bugs. I'm kind of scared to stand.
What's your
near
character's name
people
again? I can't see it in the game.
Angyll. Oh, okay.
Opens.
Now I'm looking. Now I can see chat, guys. Now that I'm trying to make sure I'm not being attacked and killed by everybody. So Havers was talking earlier about the running through the walls, assuming there are still plans to give attention to the clipping issues.
For sure, yeah. It's one of those things. The way I explain it is when we're looking for feedback in these, it's for getting the game to work right, like from a gameplay perspective, like core gameplay. How's the balance? How's the combat? How's the abilities? And so, running through a wall once in a while, that's something we know we can fix, right? It's getting the balance right that is the real challenge. So we focus on that first, and then the time between now and beta is when we'll really focus on the kind of quality of life things. I don't want to give you a spell right here because this guy's going to try and snag it. Here, walk away from people. Actually, you know what? I can drop it on your body and it'll pop in your mouse cursor. Here you go.
Right.
There you go. Do you have it on your mouse cursor? Well, no, it's on the ground. Right behind you. If you hold control, you can get a little handle and grab it off the handle. It's a little
Already
easier.
got it.
Cool.
All right. So, to use it, add to Spellbook.
Kate's really taking advantage of the fact that tonight's an event night, huh, Jeffrey? I said no appearing as a god to players unless we're doing an event. So he's like, yes, we're doing an event! I'm appearing!
Wait, no, I don't want to cast on anybody right now. Oh, well. Lord British's corpse? Okay. Alright.
Oh, he's cloaked! Only I could see him. That's pretty, That's funny. I guess when you're mounted, you don't look cloaked. Anyways, so now you want to be a tamer, so go find yourself a rabbit or something. Turkey. Turkeys are good to tame, right, Jeffrey? Maybe?
Yeah, tame a turkey.
Last turkey I remember in here was like 30 feet tall.
Oh, the Thanksgiving event.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Let's see, Arrowway's asking, how do you know if I play a tamer, am I allowed to use a bow? Well, yeah, you can build up skills.
You don't even need to. I mean, with 0 archery, you can kill newbie mobs and be pretty effective with a bow.
Looking for bunnies or turkeys, and they have all run far, far away from the MJ. So who is this Snuggles that's following me?
Probably just someone watching your
Oh.
stream.
Nope, they're asking me to join guild.
Li-
And then they pull
Librarian.
back. Then they pulled back their bow. That looked a little threatening to me. That was a little threatening. Hi, would you like to join our guild? Don't mind this weapon pointed at your head.
Was that a turkey there?
Wait, where?
Thought I saw one on the screen, like in your bottom corner.
Turkey!
Come here, turkey!
Alright.
Right-click tame. Or, I don't know if it's on the crook. No, it's not. Just right-click the turkey and say tame.
Well, no, somebody's shooting the turkey.
No, don't kill it!
It's the person whose guild that I said no to joining, who is following me relentlessly.
What a meanie! At least you hadn't named it yet. It would have been a lot sadder if you had given it a name or something.
True. Alright.
I always name my turkeys like Little Gobbler.
Alright, we'll go this way.
One of the things that we're tweaking is the world spawns, because this is the most players we've ever had on this map. And so we found that the animal spawn needs to be turned up a bit, because people are just killing them in mass. So they're out there, though.
Does look a little barren.
Yeah, especially with all the trees chopped down, too, huh?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to tame a little deer here, be my guess.
You could try it. You'll gain skill off it even if you fail. That's one of the nice things about the way the system's designed. So you can kind of sit there and just try to gain.
You have no chance of controlling this creature.
That person said to follow him.
This.
Maybe he knows where Turkey is.
Help GMs. My wolf is
Why
bugged.
is there a...
His wolf is very bugged, so...
Why is it following? That's awesome.
It
The
died,
things you find in Alpha
and
are
I
just awesome.
tamed it. She tamed
Now
a dead wolf.
occupying us.
Oh my. Tamed a dead wolf. Oh my goodness.
A desert wolf. Aren't those from the Barren Lands? Man,
Yeah.
she's come a long way.
You tamed a dead wolf. What?
No, yeah, I guess the wolf died while they were taming it, so the taming activated after it died.
Necro is in. Yeah, Stim. Well, it looks like that got fixed, so we'll continue on our merry way, looking for... I would love a bunny. I mean, come on, killer bunnies. That would... Whoops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're definitely going to turn up the animal spawns, Jeffrey. People are just slaughtering them.
There's a coyote. That does not sound...
You may be able to try and tame that horse, because the taming difficulty on horses is very low, actually.
Starts to tame.
Coyotes.
this.
Yeah, coyotes you may be able to also tame. Yeah, we don't have an animation for taming, so we just kind of threw the emote in there, like over your head. Hey, is that guy again?
No, it's a new guy.
Serious? No, she's not getting ganked.
Nope,
Somebody's
it's
killing her
Snuggles.
horse.
It's the same exact person.
That
Yes.
was my wife, by the way, who asked.
So yes, Snuggles is following and shooting everything.
Can you tame a coyote?
Nope, says no chance.
Bummer.
Well,
Yeah, it's funny. Horses taming difficulty is a little off. That's why it's lower than the others.
Well, it's because they like people, right?
Well, since we are going to turn up the taming and the spawns, why don't I just spawn a turkey for you so you have something to work with?
Well, if you're gonna spawn, can't I have a bunny?
You have the favor of the gods on your side. If Snuggle kills it, I don't know
No,
what I'm
look,
gonna do.
there's Snuggles doing.
We could just slay him and see what happens.
No, I don't want to interfere. It's kind of like interfering with, I want to say monkeys, but in their natural habitat.
Oh, some people.
Interfering with the wildlife in their natural habitat.
Okay, how about we change the skills and stats on the turkey, and then I possess the turkey, and then I chase him away.
It's someone trying to blow the stream, I think. So.
Yeah, you got a stream sniper, man. See, stream sniper's confirmed in LOA.
Let's see. Let's get me somewhere that
There's
person's
turkey.
not.
Woo! Maybe if I like appear really large, they'll like go away.
Yeah. Oh, Darth Ball says port Snuggles away. Oh, there goes. Still shooting.
It's okay.
The
I'm
turkey.
a bear. I've got him.
You're...
Oh, did you possess a bear?
I've got him. Don't worry.
Oh dear. Okay, we want to watch this.
Ah, get him. Dude, why do we make bears so slow?
Oh my god, this is kind of funny.
Dude, speed me up. Give me like an axe. Oh, get him.
Please
Save me by taming the bear. I don't think I can tame a dev.
tame a dev. Oh man, that would be crazy. You probably could. We could possess an animal and then you could tame it. I don't know what would happen.
Oh, the bear's talking to him. I'm not sure how great of a guide this is going to be right now, but this is fabulous. This is fabulous.
My legs.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. The tears.
I don't know if it's because I've been up for 24 hours or if this is actually really that funny. I'm literally in tears.
It is hilarious. I'm sorry. It is so hilarious. Oh my goodness. I really am losing my voice again. Oh. Well, Snuggles, if you harass people, sometimes karma comes back in the form of a black bear that talks to you.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay.
Oh, I find that too funny as well.
Okay, so about that whole taming a turkey thing.
Taming is probably possible. Oh.
Confirmed, Snuggle Snail's weird and he's talking to a bear.
I love you, bear. You have earned it. He's all eat of my flesh now. Feast upon me, bear.
I can say that
Ah.
there was somebody we were talking to earlier that said they had 70 animal taming, which I was really impressed in 2 days that they got that high.
Wow.
So,
Seriously?
skill works. You just gotta find the darn animals.
There you go.
And
Bear's just gonna keep him over there. All right, I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna find something. I'm sorry.
I've distracted him. He's just stood staring at the bear.
That was absolutely priceless, guys.
Yeah,
That
it was.
so great. I want to be a dev just so I can go in games and be random animals and talk to people.
So that's one of the cool things about this game that a lot of people don't realize is that you can run your own servers.
Oh, he's back.
All right, I got this.
I'm just gonna teleport him away. You're gonna send him to like the barren lands. Just open a portal to the barren lands on his head.
Failed to tame that one. Alright, let's try the other one.
You can keep trying, I think, right?
Oh, on the same one?
I think you may be able to do a few attempts. Not sure if it's limited.
What's he doing? Is he still here?
No, he's gone.
No, he did shoot the horse from a distance. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's back!
He didn't hit it though.
He didn't
Maybe
hit
he's
it.
being good. He's behaving.
Failed to tame creature. Well, at least I'm getting some skill ups here.
Sweet.
Oh my goodness, that is so precious. Now he's talking to a spider. Would you like to join my guild? Is he asking a spider if he wants to join us? Oh.
Something to talk about, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not sure this horse wants... This horse just...
Yeah, you actually have a very, very low taming chance on horses, but it is a great way to skill.
No! Okay.
Oh, somebody made that.
Yeah, this is the guy that's unhappy that I wouldn't join the guild.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll spawn you a turkey here. Oh, someone's possessing the turkey. There, not the turkey,
I shall be victorious sometime. Failed to tame the creature. Jeez, even the turkeys are snobs. Alright, so what I am trying to do is I am trying to tame a creature. So, double right click gives you an interact menu.
Just a single right click.
Single's not working for me. See, that's a single click.
That's really bizarre.
Oh!
See, we learn a lot of things by watching other people.
I have a turkey!
Woo-hoo!
I have a turkey! I have a turkey! Oh wait, no, it's not Thanksgiving yet. Okay. Sweet!
So I believe you can rename your pet. I think maybe it's on the right click as well. You want to give him a fun name.
Transfer, inspect...
Maybe under the inspect window?
Rename.
There you go. Whatever shall you name him?
I was gonna say Colonel Sanders, but...
It worked?
Oh, no. Let's be nice. We'll call him... He's gonna be Fred. This is Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Actually, I should have named him maybe Snuggles.
Snuggles.
I actually have pets named Snuggles, okay? It's not my fault the guy's name is Snuggles.
It's cute. Very cute.
Alright. Oh, my bag's still open. Snuggle Snail, in fact, by the way.
So, we've changed the way controlling works. Now, see if I can remember. I think the crook has an ability called Control. And depending on where you click is depending on what it does. So if you click on like a place on the ground, it'll run there. If you click on another monster or a mob, it'll attack it.
Question.
Oh, you have to be in combat in order to control your pet, just so you know.
When did I tame this horse?
Is it fallen? Oh, somebody transferred it to you.
Oh!
I think they wanted you to have a nice horse.
Aww.
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely someone listening to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody without any class. Sorry. So how many pets can I get in the beginning? So if somebody comes out, they're a tamer, they want to start taming, how many pets are they going to grab?
Jeffrey, is it limited? Is it based on your taming skill or no?
Oh, sorry, I was writing a message. Is what based on?
Your limit on the number of pets you can control.
I don't think it is currently. Pets, depending on their size and strength, have a number of pet slots. So you can have 5 pets which have a single slot, or you can have one, really big pet. And in the stables, it's the same. We have it's a set number of stable slots.
Sweet. All right, so we have a fireball. We need to shoot some things now. Not somebody's
Sounds good.
pet. Although somebody just
you do not have the reagents required to cast it, so if you mouse over the spell, it'll tell you what reagents are required. Actually, you probably haven't put it on your spell bar yet. So open your spellbook, and then drag. First, you have to select the spell, and then drag it to your. Oh, you don't have any spells. Is in your bag?
Yeah, it's right there. Ruin scroll.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to add it to the spellbook. So right-click the scroll.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll eventually allow you to drop it right on there, but right now you just have to right-click it and say add.
Oh, target the spellbook. That's what I forgot to do earlier.
It would be great if you could just drag and drop it. We do intend on fixing that. That's just a bug. On the book in your inventory.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not obvious. It's one of those user experience things we need to improve.
All right, so I need moss. I need moss. Where am I gonna find moss?
It kind of just spawns randomly in the world. Another thing that I can just kind of speed up the process here, since hey, let's pretend you've been wandering for a while and you come across some moss.
I have been wandering for a while. It's been
Here you
like
go.
an hour.
I've made some moss for you. It's over here. Wait, which way did you run? It's to your east. No, that's not your east. That's your west.
No, that's east. Or no, I guess actually my map is turned. Never mind.
Yeah, the N is what tells you which way it is north.
I totally forgot that you could switch the camera all around.
It's this way. You're going. You're warmer. You're warmer. You're cold. Go south. There you go. There's some moss.
What? It's gonna restart?
Yeah, our because we have memory leaks because we're in alpha. We restart the server every once in a while just to clear out the memory. So just pretend it's like a chance to go get a drink.
Okay.
It tells you 7 times just in case.
You know what it is? We're fighting the war against repetitive stress repetitive stress injury by making you get up every 2 hours.
Well,
it is directly to your south. If you head straight south, there's a bunch of moss there.
Aha! I thought you said right there, so I stopped and didn't go any farther, and then I don't see anything.
Yeah. So the spell is in your book. Have you added it to your spell bar yet? Okay, so open your spell book. And then select the spell, and it'll give you the page on the spell book that has that spell, and then you can drag it.
I guess I only have one of 2 choices here. E or Q? Or over on the right side?
All the way to the left.
Left.
Those boxes on the left is your spell bar.
Ah! You're right, the UI is giving me a little trouble this time.
Yeah, it could be better. It looks like you're out of mana, though, which could be a problem. You can pop one of those tinder boxes on the ground. So if the tinder box is the little red box in your inventory. Just use it, and it'll make a fire. There you go.
Then you're going to have to just entertain people while the server restarts.
I don't know any good. Jeffrey is really, really good at the high whistle, so we'll have to have him serenade us.
You kidding?
We can play Mary Had a Little Lamb, right?
Dude, it's a low whistle. I can play the low whistle. The high whistle, I sound like a fiddler who got thrown off a cliff.
Well, you have enough mana to cast Ruin now, which is pretty awesome.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just waiting for the server to disappear. Me, my turkey, and my horse. Oh, let's name... Of course, we can't call him Mr. Ed. I mean, that's a little too obvious.
I do have to run at 9. I don't know if you're planning on going a bit longer, but you're welcome to be a noob with no dev help whatsoever.
Oh no! But Snuggles may return.
Whatever shall I do? I will say one thing to those who are watching. We do have a wiki, which is wildly out of date. But there is one page on the wiki that's really, really handy, and Jeffrey hates it because it prevents people from exploring. But there is a page with a bit of an adventure map, so it helps you find places to go to find things to kill and things to find. It also shows you where the teleportation towers are, which speed up travel across the map. So if you go to our wiki and look for the adventure map, that will help you find your way. If you want to be cool, like Jeffrey, don't open the adventure map and learn your way around. Which, I kind of wish everybody was just cool with that, but most people just don't want to just run for a while.
And then there's me, who runs aimlessly all over the place for pretty much no reason. Because it's fun.
Hey, if you're having fun, that's what we're here for, right? So.
Yeah, so the game is not a... I noticed some people in chat are asking, you know, where to go, what to do. The game is a go in and experience the world. It's not really something that tells you you have to go from point A to point B to point C to point D, you know, and follow the alphabet in letters. If you're like me, you skip A, you wander around till you find N, and then maybe you bounce back and see, you know, L for a little bit, and then you go over and find Z, and you wander around. Remember, this is still the alpha stages, though. This is the final alpha, so there is a lot more that's been put in this specific alpha than what has been going on previously. So if you guys have not been in for a long time, now is a good time to jump in and see where things are going. Well, okay, maybe not right now is a good time because the server just went down, technically, but by now, I mean, you know, this general time. And this alpha is going to October, was it 12th?
16th.
16th.
Mm-hmm. 3 weekends and all the days in between.
Yeah, yeah, just today and the last day. Forget everything else. So, all right, we have questions, people. Yeah, there's a wiki. It doesn't say what to do with stone. I don't know, throw them at people?
There's not much use for stone, to be honest.
Okay, there's
it's one of those things that's going to come later when we actually have you craft your house. So.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Right now you just kind of buy a blueprint and it just materializes out of thin air. So stone and wood will be involved when it comes to making your house. I will say one thing, which is my go-to, is that this game is 100% crowdfunded. The reason why it's so awesome is because we don't have overlords telling us what to do. And so that is why we're here, to show you guys what we've done purely through the help of the people who want to see this game made. And so if you haven't pledged yet, your pledge will make this game that much better. So that's kind of my spiel, and we really are appreciative of everybody who has gotten us this far. So it's amazing that we've created what we have with so little. So let's make it happen.
All right. Well, you guys are going to have to take off, correct?
Yes, I believe we do.
I mean, you got another minute, but... You know. I'm going to jump back in and wander around and check out some things a little bit more. Go try to shoot something, see how well that turns out. Maybe find my way back to town. How long do these restarts go?
Well, this one we're doing a world reset, so it'll be up and then it'll just completely lag out for about 10 seconds. Might kick half the people off. But yeah, we did an update before the streams and we forgot to reset the world, so some of the things weren't updated. But yeah, Yeah, and I will also say for you guys that are watching that there is a community Discord server, which is run by the community, which is a great resource for people who are interested in checking out the game or knowing more about it. So I will dig up the link for the invite to that, and I will send it to you guys. We also have our forums. There's lots of great information there, and lots of people who both love and hate everything that we do. So if you're interested in reading that, there's plenty to read there. I'm just getting the invite now.
All right, let's pop back in. And as soon as I'm done playing, guys, we're going to be going ahead and doing a giveaway right at the very end of the stream. So I will have some codes for people who want to check things out. All right, back in the world. Here we go. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, it won't let me post.
Yeah, you'll
I'll
have
send it to you on Skype.
Send it to me on Skype, yeah. Nightbot is very touchy.
I wanted to thank you, Madam J, for giving us the opportunity to show the game. We love streaming with you. You're always so much fun. So you're welcome anytime.
Oh, well, thank you. And I appreciate you guys coming in. I know you've had a very busy day and week, and holy cow, all this time.
Yeah. Sleep is overrated, to be honest.
Sleep? I don't know what sleep is anymore. All right, that should be the link that gets you in, everybody. And let's run around and try to do a little bit more of... Wait, there weren't trees here when we left.
Whoa, before I go, this guy is saying we're preying on customers? We're building a game for the people who want to see a game made. That's what crowdfunding is about. It's about the people out there have a dream and they want something made, and big companies are not going to make it. The only way this game is going to get made is by a crowdfunded project. And he's a troll, but you know what? It's something that I think is worth setting. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, if game development companies could get the amount of kind of development hours per dollar that people, when people pledge for us making a game that we really want to make, we kind of go above and beyond. I mean, the kind of the per dollar amount of effort that goes in is just huge, and that's just what you get with kind of crowdfunded passion projects like this. And yeah, it's only possible when people pledge. And I mean, we kind of work really hard for every pledge as well.
You do, and you've got many very happy customers who've been the ones who have been pledging and supporting. And at the end of the day, I mean, those are the people you're working for. I mean, you want your players to be happy and to enjoy what is being made. So how is that a bad thing? I know.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful thing. It's actually amazing.
It does throw people off. I mean, the whole crowdfunding thing, there have been bad examples out there. It's still kind of a new thing. It still goes against what the standard was for so long that it is really hard, I think, sometimes for some people just to grasp. But really, when it comes down to it, I think of crowdfunding. I mean, MOP was crowdfunded. Hello? We kind of understand that boat a little bit, because without the crowdfunding, we would not have been able to exist. None of us could have footed that. And then again, we didn't want great big overlords, because look how well that turned out for us, everybody. Yeah, not so well. Overlords decide they're done with you, then, what can you do? So I think as a way to please your customers and to find and really get what those people and players want, I think crowdfunding is a wonderful tool. Yes, there are going to be people that abuse it. Yes, there are going to be people that follow you around on a stream and snipe things. And yes, there are going to be, there's going to be people like that. But you can't judge the entire industry off of that. Because these guys, I have heard nothing but good things. Even when there are problems with things, I have heard from the people who play how happy they are with how things are going, things are developing, and that is awesome. How often do we hear that with games? Usually it's devs saying, yeah, well, no, or, I don't know. Maybe it's not trolling is what I'm saying. Maybe the person just really has no faith in crowdfunding, which is kind of a scary new thing. And maybe they've been burned by it because, come on, we've seen a lot of games that don't deliver or, whatever. But so far, I've seen nothing but advancement of this game as it goes. I mean, name changes.
It's come a long way.
It's come a long way. It's even changed its name. I mean, there we go. So you guys don't have to crowdfund into it right now. If you want to wait and see when the game releases, nobody's holding that against you. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is kind of a rush to being a part of a development and seeing how things go and putting in your 2 cents and saying, you know, hey, I really like how this turned out, or, you know, whatever. To each his own, guys. And no matter what happens, the players who like this type of game are getting a great game.
Yep, for sure. Well, thanks, MJ. I'm going to head off, and feel free to stay in the world as long as you'd like. We'd love to have you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us and for the hints and the help. And for whoever, like, Ninja gave me the horse. Awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us. It's been great.
Talk to you later.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
one, guys.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going for a little bit. Partially because I don't know where in the world it brought me back after that. So we'll see if we can find anything. Maybe we can find something to shoot. Hopefully not this person. Oh, look, he's got 2 bears. Awesome. I should mount the horse again, but I was afraid I would lose my turkey. Oh, there he is. There's my turkey. He's hiding under the horse. Yeah, it does look like maybe the spawns are turned off, because we're sure not seeing any. Maybe I should have grabbed them before they left. Oh, let's see if I can catch them really quick. Maybe when they went to fix the spawns, maybe somebody flipped the switch the wrong way. Did my hair go gray when I got on the horse? It did. Well, that's interesting. So this looks like a dangerous area. Or it looks like it would be a dangerous area if there was anything in here. Yeah, this looks like a place that would have crows and spiders. And I am pretty darn sure that this is not the way to get back to where I want to go. So, we'll try this way. Bone archers. Oh, yeah, I could imagine skeletons in here. Hurry and get my little turkey out of here before the poor guy dies. See, it looks like that should be the graveyard. Is that the graveyard? Ooh, water. Oh, I could, but I actually like the exploring part of games, so I don't look at maps and everything unless I have to. Like, usually if I'm in the middle of a stream and trying to get to do something, then yes, I will definitely use the, I'm following the road that goes opposite the way to the graveyard area. Because that's got to be a good thing, right? Uh-oh, look! Found a resurrection shrine. Ooh, shall we go this way? Follow this road. Ah! Whoa! Building! I just about ran my horse into a building. I am so sorry. Oh, that's a stable. Looks like a stable. Can I leave my horse there? Woohoo! Look at that, folks. We are in town. I've still got my turkey and my little glowy, which means... food! Oops, oh, sorry. Whoa, phew. Almost ran that guy over. Oh, look, the alchemy shop! We know where we're at! Woo! Our horse wants to come hang up here. Me and my turkey. So, yeah, no, I understand that this game is not for everyone. I mean, I have friends that want quick, clearly defined goals. So, they are usually more in tune with the theme parks and stuff, or games where you can go in and do like a really quick spurt of something, go in, do a 10-15 minute mission and take off. This type of game doesn't normally cater to that so much. So, you know, if you only have 15 minutes to jump into the game, you're barely going to get in and move around town or something. You're not going to get much done. This is more a game for people like me who just have this urge to... Oh, Snuggles fell us again. I have this urge to explore, to look for things, to experiment with what you like better. You know, maybe I get tired of casting spells and decide I actually want to try warrior stuff. You know, or maybe I keep getting followed by somebody for a long time and I decide I want to be an archer so I can shoot them from a long distance. So, hey Zora, yeah, you're a little bit late. And it's not about thinking for themselves or anything. It's just your preferred style of gaming and entertainment. I mean, there are occasional times I really like going into a game and doing a quick mission or something. And those are days that I do not want my brain really having to focus on 20 million different things because I need to really decompress or something. Go in, blow some heads off, and, you know, get something for it. Marvel Heroes is a good example of that. If I just need to go blow off some steam somewhere, you know? A game that I don't have to focus on intently because I've had to focus on other stuff intently all the rest of the day or the week or whatever. And then there are games that I want to dive in and be in the world, spend 2 or 3 or maybe 6 hours and not really getting to sleep till the sun comes up, you know, really building up something. So it just depends on what kind of mood you're in. And I mean, some people, for them, game is a de-stress, no brain, just that kind of thing. And I'm totally cool with that. I understand that. They may not really enjoy this game a whole lot. That's totally understandable. There are games that I don't enjoy, so I don't play them, you know? No big deal. As far as crowdfunding and stuff goes, I do think, especially for small games that are working on putting something together for its players, crowdfunding is actually a pretty awesome thing. And it looks like we're going to be going down again anyway. I did mention to them that with the world reset, the spawner has to respawn the thousands of animals. But apparently maybe something is a little off, so it's going to come down for an emergency update. I'm talking about use arrows and guns and explosions and, you know, dismembering enemies into a lot of pieces, which is not normally something I enjoy, but apparently I've been finding that a little more enjoyable with some titles lately. Alright, so I guess we're not really going to have time to play anymore, so what we're going to do is, as soon as the server goes down, we're going to explore the world a little bit more, and as soon as the server goes down, we'll do our giveaway, guys. It says coming right back, but we're going to pretend it's not, because at some point, it might be a good idea for me to, like, go get dinner or something. I don't know. There went the world. Boom! Oh, no, it didn't go down yet. So we'll just come out here. Oh, boy. Snuggles doesn't take no very well. This is something we're trying to teach people in the world. No means no. Alright, where do we want to log out? Ooh. Let's bring our... Ooh, can we get down by the water? Can we get down there? We can. Oh, maybe. Oops. Well. Me and the turkey and the horse are gonna hang here. So, alright, this is what we're gonna do, guys. We are going to go ahead, and I am going to head to the ending page. And this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna do the raffle for the keys. And it is going to happen after the stream shuts off. And did it just say it was going offline? Oh, sorry, my screen just tried to say it was going offline. So stay tuned. Raffle is happening afterwards. Be sure you're here. Don't go anywhere. And we'll see you right after. So, all right, guys, there we go. If you want to check out all the stuff that's going on, massivelyop.com is a place to find all of your gaming excitement and work avoiding news. Come check it out. You can learn more about the game there. You can also learn about lots of other games, follow the stream schedule, all that good stuff. Giveaways happen on the site a lot too. Be sure to check that out. And of course, there is my Twitter. I guess, Snuggles, if following me is that fun, then there's my Twitter. Have at it. Feel free. Alright guys, stay tuned for the giveaway, and we'll be seeing you more in-game, especially if you win, and on the site, in streams, and just not out the window, because that does get a little creepy. There are restraining orders for that. Have a good night, folks. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. It was awesome having you here, and we'll see you soon.